Hi everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. Today is a crochet beanie tutorial, and this is a reversible beanie. You can wear this either direction. Now, the directions that I give during the tutorial are for a youth, but I also give you instructions on how to make it adult. Now, this is for a large youth. So a small adult could definitely wear this. Now, I did use a worsted weight, and it's Karen Simply Soft in the color Gold Ombre. I used a 5mm crochet hook. You'll need a stitch marker, a darning needle to sew in your ends, and a pair of scissors. So here we have it. This is the quote right side, so right side stitches, and that is what it looks like. Now if we reverse it and turn it inside out for a different look, here are the wrong side stitches, but you have a different look entirely. All right, so the construction of this, I'll show you. Basic construction of this is we do increase to 60 stitches. If you've made my beanie patterns before and you want to make it an adult, you're just going to go with the normal 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. This has the same amount of stitches. It is 60 stitches. I just start it differently, and we end up omitting one round. So that gives us a little bit shorter of a crown, but still large enough to have a small adult to large teen, large youth be able to wear it. So there we are. We do that, and then we work the pattern stitches, which is a 1 row repeat after you do your setup row. And then we do our standard beanie that I do, our standard beanie brim. So is front post, back post. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this beanie. I will see you in just a moment. All right, so I will be using a different yarn because the very first time I made this hat, when I went to edit it, it, for whatever reason, did some goofy stuff. So we got to start all over again, but at any rate, this is the same hat we will be making. I am going to show you, and I'm going to be using a worsted weight. And this one is called Toasty Sweet. It is a yarn bee, and I got to get the center of it out. There we go. Finally. All right. I'm going to use the same hook, the same everything. I'm going to start off with a chain of 4. If you want to use a magic loop, you are more than welcome to do so. This is a little bit thinner of a worsted weight than the Karen Simply Soft. As you know, Karen Simply Soft is a little bit heavier, or if you don't know, Karen Simply Soft is a little bit heavier of a worsted. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and slip stitch to that very first chain. Pull through and through. Now I'm going to be working over the tails so that way I can cinch it down. Now, for those of you that have never done a mock double crochet, I'm going to go slow for this very first one. After that, I'm just going to say that a mock double crochet or a double crochet. All right, so for a mock double crochet, I'm going to pull up a loop about the height of a double crochet. I'm going to place my finger on that loop. It can slide back and forth, but not around. All right, now I'm going to bring my hook towards me over the top of that loop, down, under, and away. Now I'm going to bring it around and into that ring, yarn over and pull up a loop. This gives me 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and go through 2 and yarn over and go through the last 2. I'll be placing my stitch marker on the loop that I was holding. That is the top of your double crochet. So that makes your first double crochet. If you so choose to do a chain of 2 or 3 for your starting double crochet, you are more than welcome to do so. From this point out, I'm just going to refer to it as a mock double crochet or a double crochet. Now, with that being said, this is a large teen to small youth, and I'm starting it different than my normal starting of a crown of a hat. I'm going to be doing 15 double crochets instead of what I normally start off with is 10. So I'm going to place 14 more double crochets into this ring, working over the top of the tail. Just going to work my way all the way around until I have a total of 15 double crochets. And then I'm going to slip stitch to the top of that mock double crochet to complete the round. So the round for an adult would have been 10 double crochets. The teen to small adult is 15. And we're going to work in the same stitch by creating a mock double crochet and 1 more double crochet into that same stitch. So 2 double crochets into the same stitch. And now I'm going to replace that stitch marker like such. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. 2 double crochets in every stitch all the way around. And you will have a total of 30 double crochets. Now, if you're working the adult, you will still place 2 double crochets in every stitch all the way around for 20 double crochets at the end of round 2 for the adult. I'm going to continue on with the youth size. To begin round 3, if you are doing the adult, you would place 2 double crochets in that first stitch. The same for the adult teen size, small adult teen size. So we're going to go ahead and place 2 double crochets into that first stitch. And then I'll replace my stitch marker. If you're doing the adult, you will place 1 double crochet into the next stitch and repeat all the way around. So 2 double crochets and then 1 double crochet. For the teen to small adult, you will place 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So your repeat for your large youth to small adult is 2 double crochets in the same stitch and then 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches for round 3. Repeat that all the way around and you will have 40 stitches. All right, and once you have made it all the way around, we're going to move on to round 4. For round 4, you're going to, for the youth to small adult, you're going to place 2 double crochets into your first stitch. The same goes if you are working up the adult. It's 1 and 2, replacing my stitch marker. Now we're going to work 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. and that is your repeat for this size. 2 double crochets into the first stitch and 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. Now, if you are working the adult size, you will do 2 double crochets in the first stitch and 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And that is rounds 1, 2, 3, and round 4. So at the end of round 4, you should have a total of 40 stitches for the adult. And we should be at 15, 30, 40, 50, 50 stitches for the large teen, youth, young adult, small adult. To begin round 5. Now round 5 for this size is going to be your last increasing round. Now, if you are making the adult, I will tell you how to do that after this round. So for this size, for round 5, we're going to place 2 double crochets in the first stitch. And 1 double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. And that will be your repeat for your last increasing round for this size beanie. For the adult size, on round 5, you will be at 2 double crochets in the next stitch, or in your first stitch. And you will be placing 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. And that will be your repeat for round 5 for the adult size. So 2 double crochets and 1 double crochet in each of the next 3. But for this size, it is into the next 4. All right, so go ahead and continue around with the repeat of 2 double crochets in the next stitch and 1 double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. You should have a total of 60 stitches at the end of round 5 for this size. All right, so if you are making the adult, you would have 1 more round left. That round would be the same as the round we just completed. 2 double crochets in the first stitch and 1 double crochet in each of the next 4, and repeat around for a total of 60 stitches. So just a quick run through. The center, the very beginning, was 15. Then we doubled it and went to 30. Then we went to 40, 50, and 60 for our final round. Now we're going to begin our setup round, and then it will be a 1 round repeat after that. So we're going to start with a half double crochet. So I chain 1, yarn over, and go in, pull up a loop, and go through all 3. That is for your first stitch, just a half double crochet. The next stitch is a double crochet. We're going to create these shells or waves, and it's not necessarily for the whole pattern. As you see here, you don't see the waves in it. All right, so that's a double crochet. We have half double crochet, double crochet. Now we're going to treble crochet into the next stitch and go in reverse, double crochet into the next stitch and half double crochet into the next, and that is your repeat. Half double crochet, double crochet, treble crochet, double crochet, and half double crochet. We will keep the total number of stitches the same, but you will notice with that treble crochet and those double crochets, we get this wave look around for this round. That's what we want. All right, so we're going to continue on with that half double, double, treble, double, half double, all the way around, and I'll meet up with you at the end of the round. All right, now we're going to begin our pattern repeating round. I'm going to show you the round, and then we're going to move on to the ribbing. Since I've already done this entire video once before, I'm just going to show you the repeating round, and you're going to repeat it for as many times as you wish. Mine is 3 inches. You can do yours however you so choose. And then I did the ribbing, and I'll show you the ribbing as well. All right, so to begin your repeating round, you're going to chain 1 and half double crochet into the first stitch. We're using all the same stitches as far as placement. The only difference is 3 of them are front post, back post. So we're going to, we have a half double crochet. We need to back post double crochet the next stitch. Then we're going to front post treble crochet the next stitch. Then back post double crochet the next stitch, and half double crochet into the next stitch. So the same stitches are used. The only difference is double crochet turns into a back post double crochet, front post treble crochet the treble crochet, and then back post double crochet the next double crochet. So let's do that one more time together. We're going to half double into the next stitch, back post double crochet the double crochet from the row below, front post treble crochet the next stitch, which is your treble crochet from the row below, and back post double crochet the next stitch, and half double crochet into your next stitch. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. Slip stitching to your first half double crochet. Your last stitch of the round should be a half double crochet. So once again, you're going to work that repeat for the height of the pattern, which is, I consider this the part that goes over your forehead and ears, and this part is between the top of your head, the crown of your head, and your forehead. So that section there. There we are. All right, so go ahead and continue working that repeat all the way around and repeat it for the height. Again, this is 3 inches for mine. And I'm going to finish my round, and then I'll come back and show you how to work up the brim. All right, as I said, I wasn't going to go through and make all of this. I'm just going to show you how to start the brim now. So the first thing that we need to do is create the double crochet round. So you're just going to place 1 double crochet in every stitch all the way around for a total of 60 double crochets. So I'm just going to work a couple of double crochets like such. Go ahead and work double crochets all the way around, and I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round to show you how to begin your repeating round. All right, once you've come to the end and you've slip stitched to your very first stitch, now whether you are doing a chain of 2 or 3 for your first double crochet or you're doing the mock double crochet, we still want to create this as a front post. So if you're doing a chain, you're going to want to slip stitch around that post and get it popped out to the front. Now you can chain up your 2 or your 3, and that will continue to keep that a front post and allow it to look like part of your pattern instead of just a single line of chains. But those of you doing the mock double crochet, we're going to do the mock double crochet. We're just going to, instead of going into the stitch, we're going around the post. Like such. Now your next stitch is a back post double crochet, and you're going to repeat front post double crochet and back post double crochet, and you're just going to continue to repeat that all the way around. You should continue to have 60 stitches. When you get to the end, you will slip stitch to the top of your first stitch. And once again, create that front post for your next round. So in this case, I did a total of 4 rounds of front post, back post. In the 5th round here is just the round of double crochets. And that gave me 2 inches of ribbing here. So from the crown, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little over 5 inches of hat from the crown down. All right, everyone. So again, this is reversible. You can turn this inside out and wear it this way. Has more ribbing on this side. Right side out, you have this other really neat effect that was created by the half double crochets with this poofy section here from those treble crochets. All right, everyone, just sew in your ends and let me know down in the comments section, which way do you like better, inside or outside? Right side or wrong side? And I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial for the 2nd time I have recorded it. And for everyone that is watching it and making it, I would love to see your work. If you would like to share it with me, you can do it through private email. You can do it in the Facebook group. You can tag me on Instagram. But most importantly, I hope that you have fun making this. This is going to go into my bag for K&K Crochet for Bumblebee Mountain Outreach, as do most of my hats. Her link will be linked down below if you want to check her channel out and what Bumblebee Mountain Outreach is. All right, everyone. So be blessed, be a blessing, and until next time, bye for now.